Hello and welcome to Mellow Labs, where I have 4 different projects started at the same time, but I'm currently waiting for components, so the logical thing to do is to start another project. I recently watched this video from Mudon where he goes to a Japanese science museum and plays on this cool little interactive cognitive game where you have 2 buttons and 2 foot pedals, and depending on which ones are highlighted on the screens, those are the buttons you have to press. And I really want to play it for some reason. Unfortunately, I do not have the funds to go to Japan, so instead we're gonna make it ourselves in under a day. The main part of this project is going to be handled by this guy. It's called a Unihiker, and DF Robot sent it to me for a review video, which is coming up on the second channel somewhat soonish. I'm still playing around with all its features, but it's basically a Raspberry Pi with a touchscreen. And at the back here we have 4 connectors with power and GPIO running to them. So theoretically it should be as easy as me soldering some buttons to wires with these connectors and then just plugging them in and programming it to do what I need it to do. But also I need to figure out how to make like buttons you can hold and like foot pedals. Foot pedals is kind of a challenge. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. So let's start with that. So after scrolling around printables for a bit, I think this one is the best design in my opinion. It's pretty good. It has a recess for the switch, for the cable to run out the back, and it seems like it's going to be relatively quick to print. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the model. I'm going to open up Orca Slicer and see how long it takes to print 2 of those on my printer. Okay, so with my current settings, this is about 7 hours of print time, which is quite a lot. So let's see if we can do stuff to make it not as long. If I grab my cutting tool and I select a part that I don't think I'm going to need, so that's where the button goes, that's where that goes. I think I don't need this much of the pedal. It's probably going to bite me in the butt later, but I don't think I need it. So that's just enough to press it. Can I take some off the other side? I think I can. This is going to be a very slimmed down version of this foot pedal. So that gives me just like the bare minimum foot pedal. And how quickly will those 2 print? Okay, 3 hours isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So I'm gonna go and turn on my printer and then send this to the printer and then start printing it. Right, whilst this printer's starting, I'm gonna go and make myself a set of buttons that I can connect to this so that I can actually test code with. For the Unihiker, you can also get one of these kind of expansion boards. This one's specifically a motor driver carriage. So it has motor drivers for DC motors, it's got servos, and it's got LEDs and IR transmitters and receivers, which is interesting. But you can just kind of dock it in here and it actually works as like a really nice stand. And if I just set it down here, it's at the perfect angle for me to actually just see the screen. So that's nice. Conveniently, it comes with 6 of these wires with pre-crimped connectors on it, which just plug into the GPIO pins on here. It's very nice, very thoughtful, very mindful, very demure. Oh god, I said that in a video, how cringe. This is a little bit annoying, but the connectors are labeled on this side, but then when you plug the wire in, there's no indication of which one is which, and because they're twisted, I can't even trace them easily. So I'm gonna have to probe each of these pins. I can't tell if they have pull up or pull down resistors on these GPIO pins, so I'm gonna hope for the best. Okay, so this should be as easy as just plugging this into power, which will cause this thing to boot up, and we should be able to go to its IP address. So the main way you program things with the Unihiker is through Jupyter notebooks, which I've got very limited experience with, but you know, fingers crossed, we'll figure it out. If not, they do support MindPlus, which is more like a visual programming language, but hopefully I don't need that. Oh nice, they even provide a 3D step file. Awesome. Somehow I've not seen this yet. First thing I have to learn is how to read button inputs. Digital input. Okay, this might work. Okay, so it's printing out a bunch of zeros, and if I stick it into the positive, we have a bunch of ones. It doesn't scroll with the output, which is a little bit irritating, but 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, so we now know how to read button inputs. Fantastic. Let's read all 4 of them. All of my buttons are wired up, and I have a piece of code that will theoretically print the buttons I'm pressing. So if I run this, and this should be left foot, yep, left hand, right hand, and then right foot. Fantastic. Some of them are being read twice. Oh, why did it stop? Oh, it's still going. Okay, that works pretty well. So now I just have to figure out how to display stuff on the screen. To anyone who's watching this at DF Robot, great job on the documentation and everything, but one note, please add a copy code button here. It's very annoying that I have to like select all of it manually. Light sensor, environmental sound level. I didn't even know it had that. Center, left, right. Okay. This is kind of what I need. It just shows images. Do I need to upload my own images? How do I upload images? Oh, screen just flashed. Oh, okay. Stuff happened. Yeah, it doesn't know where this image is. Okay, fantastic. Where do you think this image is? If I go here and I go to file upload, it lets me upload a file. But I don't know where that file ends up. Dragged into file and selected under the file system. Okay. But I don't have a file system when using this, do I? Wait, upload? Is this a folder? This is a folder, and it has an image in it. Yes, that is the image I uploaded. Okay, so do I just copy the name of this and... Hold on, screen. If I just give you this, and then we click run. Okay, we still can't find the image, but I think that's because it's in the upload directory. Let's try that. If I give you the path. Oh, this is long, I'm just gonna... And theoretically, that should display... It did! With a little one on my forehead! I don't know why it did the little one on my forehead, but yes! We have image! Okay, so theoretically, if I get rid of these ones, this should just have one image? Okay, yeah, one big image. Fantastic. Okay, so now I need hand image, foot image, foot image. So let's try to do that. Let's find ourselves a foot. All of these are gross, but I guess this would technically work. Let's save image. And let's do the same for hands. This one. Okay. Save image. Now I have to edit these images because I need you to be cropped. Okay, so we've got all of those cropped. So now we should be able to upload them into here. Desktop, those two and those two. Upload. Okay, well, I have to confirm the upload each time. Fantastic. Okay, those have been uploaded. Cool. Let's go back here. Now I have to figure out how this scaling stuff works. A couple things have changed, so I'm no longer using Jupyter Notebooks. I just found it really annoying. For some reason it just takes a really long time for me to upload the code and for it to actually run, And because I'm ADHD, there's a lot of waiting. I don't like waiting. So I've switched over to MindPlus, which I've just found out is actually a DF robot like made tool, and it's actually really good. It does have like block coding, which it's coding with blocks, but if you switch it to code, it actually works really well. All you have to do is just click the run button and it runs the code. Like, it has a terminal output and everything. So I've programmed the buttons to display images. So if I click this one, we should have left foot. If I click that one, we have right foot, and then we've got left hand and right hand. All I have left to do now is to program the entire game logic, which includes the point system, the appearing and disappearing of images, the clicking the right button, some kind of timeout feature, because if you wait too long then you lose, and the start button to actually like start the game. I'm still waiting on the foot pedals to print, so we're actually making pretty decent time. Okay, my little foot pedals have finished printing. They definitely could have done with being wider, but they did print super fast and they seem to still be, you know, doing the job of a foot pedal. So what I need now is little holders for my hands to press the buttons with, so I can have footsies and fingies. So I need to print some kind of grip that's going to accept. Hold on, I have buttons here somewhere. I want little handles that will accept these push buttons. They don't need to be big, they just need to be, you know, meaty enough so I can actually hold them and press them. So let's design those. Okay, I think that was actually one of the fastest 3D models I have ever designed. It's just a cylinder with a hole in it. We need to print 2 of these. And hopefully it won't take too long. It's gonna take long because it's tall. But just how bad is the damage? 50 minutes, that's not the worst. Okay. Yeah, let's print it. Should be done in an hour. And hopefully I'll have the code ready by then. I won't have the code ready by then, but I'll try. I'm back with more good news. The hand pressy button thingies have finished printing right in time for me to finish writing the code, and it works. Let me just show you. So we click start game and we play, and we gain points every time we win. The time you have to actually press the buttons does get shorter with every level. So theoretically, if I just don't press anything, it would have played a sound to be like nah, but unfortunately that breaks the code. So instead, it just restarts and we can start playing again. So with all that working, I can now just make the buttons and the pedals, and we can actually play the game the way it's meant to be played. Okay, that should be all of the inputs. Let's put this away. Let's set this here, and let's try it out for the first time properly. Okay, yeah, I guess I just start. Nice, good start. Nice, getting there. Nice. Oh, doing that kind of glitches the screen out, but that's interesting. Ah, buggered it. Oh, didn't see it. Cool. We win. Back at it again. Ugh. Okay. Well, I lost, but I got a decent run in. Okay. Let me show this to other peeps. Here are the rules. You press start, like so, and then the game will give you thingies to press, and then you press the corresponding thingies, and then you get points. And then the more points, the better. Okay?
Cool.
Right, so let me fail by clicking the wrong button, and it will go, and that's how you know you did a bad.
Okay.
Alright? Right, who's first?
I already went to press the left hand.
Does it speed up after a while?
It does, yes.
Okay.
Did it capture your failure? It did
It
not.
did not.
Hooray!
This doesn't help I was terrible at DDR, but like, I'm not moving at all.
It doesn't seem like a game that would make you move.
Yeah.
But just like the Wii,
You don't have
you
to.
can play it just being still.
Why did it ask me to be on fours twice?
They're kind of random. They're kind of random.
Okay, I haven't had a single in a while.
Um,
Random's not random.
So there might be a bug where even though it shows you 2 things or 3 things, pressing 1 will get you through to the next level, but it will only give you 10 points.
Oh.
So technically each press is worth 10 points.
Okay. So it's sort of
It's not the best way of making the game logic, but it works.
fair.
I don't feel like getting to 9,000 by choice. I'm getting to 1,000 though, just because I can.
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I was gonna do as well.
And I have to do 1,100 preemptively.
Can I change the code before I start to
No.
just make it way faster?
No. You will play on the same
It kind-
league as everyone.
It's insanity inducing.
You will play on the same level as everyone.
Almost got me. I definitely pressed the wrong ones. I should have been told off.
Right.
Well, we're gonna speed.
Well, clearly, yeah, this game is not enough of a challenge.
No,
If you get bored, just hold down the wrong button.
I am bored.
I try my best, okay?
No, it's the ones where you've got like 2 hands.
I
and
want
one
to.
foot
I want
that
to
screw
see
me
you
up.
guys program game logic.
It's quite hard.
It's not that easy.
What?
I feel like it has gotten a little faster.
It has gotten faster, but I think the fastest it's set to is 1 second. Sorry, 2 seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds, because it doesn't go above
Below.
that. Below that. So, yeah, that might be an issue.
I'm very stubborn.
Worst thing is we can't even see your hands, so it's just we're just
Oh,
still.
sorry.
We're just
Didn't even think about that.
No, this camera's
Yeah,
getting it.
the other
It's fine.
camera is, but that camera we're just still like. So
It's fine, it makes it easier to blur.
Ah,
You did it! You failed!
because I raised my hands.
Okay,
I'm
nice.
pulling the plug.
Unihiker.
So you got 2, what was it?
Why is it-
1,800 and something.
1,810.
Does this not say the score?
Do we not all remember the score?
I don't remember the last 2
Aren't
digits.
cameras recording the score?
Cut back, put it.
Any final thoughts?
I'm glad it was free.
Okay, next.
Is that Unihiker ad like there intentionally? Or is that like?
it just boot screen.
Oh, that's like. Oh, so you're just restarting every time.
I'm just
somebody-
restarting the whole. Yeah.
Proper.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm sweating. I thought I messed up straight away. Oh, I have to let go, don't I?
Not till the score shows up.
Oh, so you
Then-
just hold until the score shows up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can I play this with my eye closed?
Probably. You just have to hit one of the 4 buttons.
Oh
and it
wow,
will
that's
count your
actually
score.
so much more fun.
What the heck? Were your eyes closed or are you blinking?
No, I cheated.
Okay.
I realized that if it was only one thing, I would not be able to do that. Oh no, I fucked up. Did I? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, it doesn't see failure sometimes.
Yeah, you can't just tap
So you
them.
only
You don't have
tapped
to
one,
hold.
yeah.
No, you. Oh, I don't know if just one works, but
Well, if you only get it, yeah. If you only tap one, you're only getting 10 points.
Oh.
You failed.
okay. So I tapped it and it didn't count.
Okay, well, Jamie wins. Nice. All right.
Can I
Thank you
please?
for playing.
Can I please
Goodbye.
change the sleep time and see if I can win at the fast speed?
I
But you just put it on 0.1 instead of 2.
I don't know where that is.
Oh, so you don't actually have it as a variable. Sorry, I thought you had it as
No.
a variable.
Game
Okay,
over,
fair.
1 second. Game level, 2 seconds. Slightly longer delay.
Yeah. So
Starting
make that
next.
0.2 instead of 2.
Yeah, they do actually show up faster now, so that's good.
Which is
Yeah, they show up
considerably
faster.
nicer.
Yeah.
You do feel like you're like waiting way less.
Mhm.
Actually, that's super nice.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice. This is so much better. Oh my god, this is actually a fun game now. I kind of just felt like a snooze fest before.
It's gonna take you less time to get where I was now.
That was the whole point. That's how hacking works. Did I mess up? No, it just came up with the same thing. It almost got me. It like almost tricked me. It's a very lenient game. Like it
Yeah,
really lets you off.
Yeah, it seems to be that as long as you don't press the wrong one, you're
Yeah.
fine. As long as any of the correct ones are pressed, you're fine.
So when I get to like 2000, I'm gonna just try it, just pressing all of them at every time and see if that just like.
I think that might actually work. 1140.
Oh no, I messed up. I didn't. I did.
You did?
Yeah, I messed up and it picked me up.
Well, Jamie still has the high score.
Nice.
All right, cool. Let me.
That was genuinely a little bit more fun.
Did you want to do final thoughts?
Definitely more fun when it was faster. Pretty fun.
Cool.
Pretty fun. Bye.
Thank you all for playing. Okay, so I'm gonna try getting my score whilst doing my outro. So I'm gonna start, and we're gonna see how far we get. Alright, so thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoy what I do here, please consider supporting me over on Patreon. And, you know, like, subscribe, all those things. Leave a comment down below if you feel like it. And I'll see you on next week's live stream. And I'm probably just going to keep this footage going until I... well, never mind. See you next week's live stream. Oh, I need to disappear.